们小孩子，我们早上就还好好来的呀。现在就还没有了，不给我们说话。你给我还给我，我不想让我儿子老躺在那里面，他没有他妈不管。我出来。
不骑这坐着干啥？别人要骑，为什么不给别人让开呢？
我从那边搬过来的，你自己搬去呗。
哪儿还有美团的？
找不着你怪我了。
哪儿还有美团的？我找不着怪你了。你这不骑占用公共资源的干啥呢？这是你家车的呀？这是你家车的吗？哇，你可真横啊！海淀区的是吧？行啊，好嘞。
tương lai là Việt Nam. I stand for what I stand on. I stand for what I stand on. I stand for what I stand on. We stand up for what we believe. Freedom, democracy is all that we need. Freedom, democracy is all that we need. Freedom, democracy for you and for me. Freedom, democracy is all that we need.
冇錯嘅，冇錯嘅，選擇冇行都冇錯。
As the communist government ramps up tensions with the U.S., warning of a brand new Cold War. This new escalation coming as Beijing tries to tighten its grip on Hong Kong, sparking a new wave of protests and a violent crackdown. The White House is now threatening sanctions of China. There is a bill circulating, as you know, right now to follow through on that White House threat and sanction China. Are you signing on, and if so, why?
I haven't read the bill, but I'll probably sign on. Look, we have to face the facts with China. First, it's important to distinguish between the people of China and the Chinese Communist Party, which is populated by thugs. Number two, you can't trust the Chinese Communist Party, ever. I wouldn't turn my back on them if they were 2 days dead. Number three, China's strength and China's bullying has been, frankly, caused by the weaniness of the world and the world leaders. For 20 years, the experts and many world leaders have said, be patient with China. Free enterprise will change them. Well, they've changed free enterprise. And fourth, weakness invites the wolves. That's all the Chinese Communist Party understands. We've got to push back, and we've got to join the rest of the world and encourage them to do so, including but not limited to sanctions. We may have to revoke the special trade status with Hong Kong.
Welcome back to the Memorial Day special, 77 WABC, where New York comes to talk, the most powerful, most important platform in all of talk radio. WABC in New York City, New York, the capital of the known world and the center of this tragedy we've had during this pandemic. We're very honored to be doing the Memorial Day special. Wanted to actually have a segment that talked about the war that we're currently in. And this is a hot information cyber economic war by the Chinese Communist Party. And we hope and we pray that it does not slide into a kinetic war. But we've posited from day one we're about 1938, and what they've done in Hong Kong over the last week is essentially what Hitler did in Austria. And so, if history is any indicator, unless they're stood up to and back down, bad things are going to happen. Jack Posobiec, Jack Maxey, Greg Mann, Stephen K. Bannon, honored to now be joined by Bill Gertz of the Washington Times, one of the top investigative reporters around. So, Bill, give us your thoughts on your latest reporting about the Chinese Communist Party in a hot war that they're engaged with us around Hong Kong and other places.
Sure. Yeah, basically, I had a really bombshell report this week on an Australian scientific study that for the first time contradicts what has widely been reported in the U.S. Scientific community as well as in the U.S. intelligence community, and that's that there are indications that the coronavirus actually may have been manipulated in a lab. And this was based on some computer simulations of how the virus infects humans. And these scientists came up with an amazing discovery, and that's that of all the animals that can be affected by this virus, humans are the most easily infected. And this could not have happened through evolution. This had to have happened through some type of manipulation within a laboratory. So this is really a bombshell. Hasn't gotten any coverage other than my piece in the Washington Times, but it's a very, very significant finding. Again, this is a preliminary report. It still has to be peer reviewed. It's under peer review, but it's a very significant report.
Look, in a time when we've lost 95,000 of our fellow citizens, this is obviously not just the story of the decade. I think this is the most important story of the 21st century. And Jack Posobiec, jump in here, and Maxie, Greg. Bill, you've been a student and an investigative reporter about the Chinese Communist Party for decades. And you've been kind of mocked and ridiculed by many of the mainstream, the elites, particularly in the decades when China was looked at as our partner and, Wall Street's financing everything.
我这刚才说是40亿美元啊！当这个我得到这个文件以后，我当时我真的挺傻眼的啊！我做梦也没想到，这个64有这么夸张吗？过去1年下来，也就是1年就到64花个3亿美元是要花的啊，大概1-20亿人民币叫维稳费啊！64前64后全国多的时候就是说70年大庆、60年大庆大概拨个5亿美元。 维稳费海内外啊，不会超过10亿美元的，这很多钱了啊！但这次搞了个40亿美元，而且上面第一条就弄上严防海内外啊，在64前后啊，利用这个64，在中国现在这个冠状病毒和国际上所谓的反华势力进行结合啊，并在特别是社交媒体上啊。 这个出乎我们所料或情报错判啊导致的国内大动荡。还有，然后是今年啊，这个国家专项维稳啊，在64期间40亿美元啊，一半的钱用向海外，一半的钱用国内啊，而且特别是把香港、台湾、美国。 啊，美国是特别是纽约，然后就提到爆料革命啊，这个爆料革命的所有行动都要彻底把掌握啊，控制在一定范围内啊，要控制在一定范围内，啥概念？就不让你直播成。还有战友们，你们想发推特，你发这个什么特是吧？你想在咱这平台直播，你们做好心理准备，先睡好觉。 把心脏练好啊，旁边放上茶，喝上茶，断了重启，断了重启，断了重启，跟刚才似的。更重要的事情，你要准备多个 WiFi 啊，他一定黑你 WiFi 的啊！现在找到你 WiFi 黑太容易了，太容易了。